This is Jordan Tower, J2 News. Well, Drake and Jay-Z rarely come directly for each other. It's always subliminally. And I think this is because Drake has called Jay-Z out on a magazine article before, and the way Jay-Z just like pushes it off is like really demeaning. So he's going to play how Jay-Z plays now, not take a direct shot, subliminally take shots so people have to read deeper into it. And I, like most other people that review these tracks, wish that they would just take a direct shot at each other and just get it over with, have a full-on battle, because the game needs that right now. That would push the culture forward. You know Drake and Jay-Z are going to keep it on wax anyway. So it appears that Drake he responded on 2 tracks of the 4 he just released, okay? So we all know Drake. I mean, we all know Jay-Z on the Keys. He came at Drake because Drake said, I used to want to be signed to Rockefeller until I turned it to Hove. Okay, so Jay-Z said, okay, I'm going to take my shot. And he said, dude's always asking me the key. Till you're on your own, you can't be free. Till you're on your own, you can't be me. So he's basically saying, Drake, you're signed to Universal, okay, and Cash Money. You're not me. I'm on my own man. But Drake just turned 30. And he's about to be out of his Universal deal, okay? December will mark 8 projects he's dropped under Cash Money. December, the More Life, will be 8 projects. I know what's going on. He's going to smoothly transition to his Apple deal because they didn't give him $19 million to release stuff for exclusively on there. That was definitely a deal. So to get him out of Cash Money after his contract, so they didn't, that's 8 albums. That's what a contract is, okay? So they're going to probably let him go over there, and Cash Money probably gets broken off as well, okay? And he'll be straight Apple, okay? But then let's get into how he responded to Jay-Z on Sneakin' with 21 Savage. He took a light shot. He said, you ain't own it right away. You had to wait on dudes. Man, I'm only 29. Have some patience with us. Because, we're talking about Jay-Z had to masterfully play chess, and he had to go from his Rockefeller deal with Dame and Biggs, who had a deal with Def Jam, okay? He had to go over, be president of Def Jam. They sold Rockefeller to Def Jam. Then he took his catalog and moved it over to Rock Nation. So he bought his own catalog back and got free. So he's 100% free. Now, is Drake ever going to own the masters to his past albums? Absolutely not. Cash Money's not letting that catalog go. So it's never really going to technically be Jay. But as far as fame-wise, he is Jay. Now, a lot of people say that the 2 birds, 1 stone, that could have been directed at Jay-Z too, because Jay-Z in the song with Pusha T on Drug Dealers, he talked about his past, all right? So he could be saying, because Jay-Z, yeah, he might have sold a little bit of drugs. He wasn't some big-time drug dealer in Brooklyn, okay? Yeah, he might have sold a little drugs here and there, okay? But this is why Dame Dash and Biggs came in. They funded Jay-Z's career in the beginning, okay? If he was a big-time drug dealer, he wouldn't have needed their funding and their partnership, okay? So when he said, but really, it's you with all the drug dealer stories. That's got to stop, though. You made a couple chops. Now you think you're Chapo. If you ask me, though, you ain't lining the trunk with the kilos. And remember, in Jay-Z and 99 Problems, they did that like X-ray of that Lexus he was in, and it was lined with kilos, right? And he said, you bagging weed watching Pacino with all your dudes, like, this is what we need to be on, but you never went live. You middleman in the stuff, boy. You never with them guys. So, that's definitely for Pusha T and Jay-Z. I think that could go both ways. We know it's for Pusha T because, at HGTV he said it's too far gone when the realest ain't real. I walk amongst the clouds so your ceilings ain't real. These dudes Call of Duty because their killings ain't real with a questionable pen. So the feeling ain't real. So, they're going back and forth at each other. Now, Drake is about to be on his own with Apple. He's still not going to be 100%, but that's pretty close with a major push. Apple is the biggest distributor of music. They surpassed Walmart, okay? So Drake's making major moves, and he hasn't even gotten into acting, and he has his own liquor. Jay-Z didn't get his own liquor till he left Rockefeller. He got Ace of Spades, and then he got his Douce. Drake's got his own Virginia liquor. He's got his own clothes. They had Rocawear, but when you have a clothing company like Rocawear, you're only getting like 5% because you need major brands like to get into Macy's and everything. You're losing like most of your percentage. You're only making like 10% off the clothes. Okay, Drake has his own stores, his own distribution with clothes, and he's making 100%. So it's the same thing. But he's got a Jordan deal. He's got a lot of deals. I think he has a Sprite deal. Jay-Z around that time had the Heineken deal. So, they're kind of close. Now, Jay-Z, hard to be Jay-Z. I'm just saying. He's close. He's on his route. So we'll have to see what goes on with the next 10 years.